Alt Horsemen is an Isaac mod that adds 4 brand new Horseman bosses to the alternate path added in the Repentance DLC. They're all very, 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 very tough at first, but have really fun and unique patterns that keep you coming back to fight them again and again. There's also a new item that this mod adds as a special drop from any of these Horsemen that I'll talk about at the end of the video. Let's start simple with Alt Famine, found in Downpour and Dross. Dude, look how he's sitting, he's so chill. He has 2 phases. Phase 1 consists of 3 different attacks, the first of which has Alt Famine dashing towards Isaac like you'd expect from a normal Horseman boss. Unlike normal Horseman bosses though, he'll dash again once wrapping around, splashing around water projectiles in his wake. Once wrapping around for a final time, he'll immediately initiate a different attack. Besides this attack, he'll also either stop to quickly shoot water projectiles in a ring, or launch 1 to 2 leeches at Isaac. Once he's been damaged down to 35% of his maximum health, he'll summon 3 leeches and enter his second phase. Phase 2 is actually just one long but consistent attack. This attack starts with him submerging into the water with a big splash, imprecisely chasing Isaac. During this chase, he'll spit out arced water projectiles in all directions, ending his attack off by rising into the air. He'll start floating around the room diagonally, bouncing off of walls and spitting out long streams of water projectiles. He ends the attack by vomiting a blast of water in a similar vein to Monstro, marking a short delay before starting the whole process over again. If you kill Alt Famine during either the chase or the water gun attack, basically whenever his mouth is full of water, he'll explode into water projectiles on death. I love this boss, especially in its second phase. I love how it incorporates elements from his first phase while still being its own thing. I will say that the second phase does feel a lot easier than the first, but that might just be because of the weird pop-up I keep getting while playing. The pale horse is Ralphin. What? Are you kidding me? Anyway, onto Alt War. This guy appears in both Mines and Ash Pit, and can be found in normally sized boss rooms as well as large vertical boss rooms. Alt War is defined by his explosions and the soldiers that he summons throughout the fight. During Alt War's first phase, monsters named Army will rise from the ground and slowly walk towards Isaac, trying to deal contact damage. Some of these army men will have metal hats on which have a 50% chance to deflect Isaac's tears, negating the damage. If there's at least 5 army men in the room, a special army with a bomb in its mouth can appear. The bomb will explode when the enemy dies, helping clear out large groups of enemies. During all of this, Alt War has multiple attacks that he can perform. Firstly, he can throw one of 3 different types of bombs. Normal bombs, bombs which explode into a ring of tears, and bombs which leave a harmful, stationary fire. These bombs have a pretty short fuse time, which actually makes them easier to avoid, as you don't need to stay out of their range for as long as you think. He can also blow into his war horn, summoning a horde of soldiers from below. He thinks he's so cool with that horn. I can do that too. See? It's really not that impressive. The final attack he can do in his first phase is his dash, which has him swiftly leave miniature bombs with a short fuse time and a line across the room. Do this multiple times in a row, and on the 4th dash, he'll slam straight into the wall, launching rock projectiles backwards. After his health has been lowered to 45% or less, he'll pull out a mega bomb that blows up in his face, killing all armies on the screen and activating his second phase. He's so sad! Oh my god, I don't want to kill him anymore. Phase 2 is a lot simpler than the first. While ignited, he'll chase Isaac and leave small fires. Every few seconds, he'll stop and cry, shooting fires in all directions for a little bit before repeating the chase again. Throughout Phase 2, armies will pop up from the ground and lob bombs towards Isaac, which actually helps with damaging Alt War. You can kill these guys, but there's no point in doing so, since another one will pop up in its place. Once defeated, Alt War will explode and waves of army will sprout from the ground in order to follow suit. I love the chaos this boss creates and that you're always kept on your feet. It feels like a massive expansion on the ideas set in place by the normal war fight. I also found it cool that the enemies that Alt War summons throughout the fight can also be found in normal rooms in Mines, Ash Pit, and the Ascent. It feels like a neat way of foreshadowing Alt War before you can even fight him for the first time. Next on our list is Alt Death, encountered in Mausoleum and Gehenna. No. What? Who was that? Who was that? Alt Death is a very unique boss, as fighting him requires frequent use of the teleporters found in his boss room. In Gehenna, he has some super sick alternate sprites, although the fight is the exact same as it is in Mausoleum. Like the other 2 bosses we've talked about, Alt Death has 2 phases. In his first phase, he'll frequently cycle through a bunch of attacks. His most common attack is to create patterns of clouds which turn into scythes, or spike balls in Gehenna. These move in a straight line across the screen, and can be either in long rows with a single gap, or in the corners going in different directions. Sometimes there won't be gaps in the scythes at all, and you'll have to use the teleporters to avoid them. He can also shoot this cloud resembling himself, which slows Isaac down for about 13 seconds. This cloud moves incredibly fast and homes towards Isaac. You'll need to stay near the teleporters once slowed, as otherwise you won't be able to move fast enough to avoid Alt Death's attacks. In addition to all of this, Alt Death has an attack where his eye will start to glow. This means that he's about to swing his scythe at you at unavoidable speeds, requiring you to quickly use a teleporter before he reaches you. After his lunge, he'll shoot bone projectiles that have a slightly curved trajectory in all directions. Lastly, he can shoot a big bone which bounces around the room, acting identically to the ones thrown by Big Bonies and Ash Pit. These bones can be destroyed by Isaac's tears, and will also break after a certain amount of bounces. Once being whittled down to 40% of his maximum health, he'll start his second phase by vanishing and launching his horse forward. It'll slowly wrap around the screen, attempting to align with Isaac horizontally and releasing scythe clouds backwards. The scythes created by these clouds will move up or down depending on which vertical half of the room Isaac is in. After the scythes have left the screen, multiple clones of Alt Death will start appearing which can perform different attacks. All of these clones will take damage that count towards the boss's overall health. The first of these attacks has a clone release a flamethrower of fire. Another attack has one shoot a spread of 3 bone projectiles, and the final other attack has it shoot another one of these bouncing bones from earlier. After 9 clones of Alt Death have appeared and vanished, the real Alt Death will appear with his scythe in hand. After a short delay, he'll swing twice at Isaac. Once defeated, Alt Death will have a 50% chance to drop the Your Soul trinket, which I think is a pretty cute Easter egg. This guy is pretty brutal, especially in his second phase, but he has so much flair that I really can't care less that he keeps killing me. The final boss in the mod is Alt Pestilence, found in Corpse. Unlike the other horsemen in the mod, this guy actually has 3 phases, all of which have attacks centered around gas clouds that hurt Isaac if he stands in them for too long. Nearly every one of his attacks in the first phase will generate gas clouds. One of them has him lob 3 large explosive projectiles at Isaac, leaving very long-lasting clouds. Another one of his attacks creates tracers in all cardinal directions. After charging up for a short amount of time, he'll shoot streams of projectiles in these directions that slowly curve towards Isaac. After this, 4 more explosive projectiles will quickly launch out, creating even more gas clouds. For the other 2 attacks in the first phase, he can either summon level 2 chargers or grab you with his intestine, holding Isaac in place against the wall. This is unavoidable and heavily restricts Isaac's movement, so it's important to never become aligned with any gas clouds. After reaching 60% of his maximum HP, he'll enter phase 2 by flying off screen. He'll drop a bunch of explosive projectiles from above on these targets that appear, creating even more gas clouds. After this, he'll faceplant on the ground, getting up then grabbing onto Isaac with his intestine. Isaac will remain grabbed for the rest of the fight, constantly being pulled in towards Alt Pestilence. While grabbed, there are 4 different attacks that Alt Pestilence can do. One of them has him slam Isaac against the wall, dropping a few small maggots from above. Another has him puke a stream of projectiles towards Isaac for a few seconds, ending off with an explosive projectile that can be pretty tough to avoid with the restricted movement. He can also lob explosive projectiles or spawn level 2 chargers, just like in the first phase. After reaching 25% of his maximum health, his head will just straight up explode, starting phase 3. His body is completely invulnerable during this phase, but his horse will fall from above, landing on the other side of the room and attempting to align itself vertically with Isaac. While all of the attacks from the second phase continue, you're required to damage the horse and avoid its 2 unique attacks. The horse will either stop to shoot a green brimstone laser at Isaac, or shoot a wad of green flies that move forward in a straight line and bounce off of walls. After the horse is defeated, Alt Pestilence will just fall over, ending the fight. Can you blow it up? Oh, that's good. I'm glad that's in the mod. Before wrapping things up, let's talk about the unique item drop that these bosses give, Wad of Tumors. It's an item inspired by Ash, the protagonist of The End Is Nigh, which is another game from the creator of Binding of Isaac, Edmund McMillan. Every copy of this item gives a 0.4 tears up, which already makes it worth fighting an Alt Horseman for. On top of that, it has 4 different forms depending on how many copies of the item you have. Level 1 Wad of Tumors is a basic orbital that slows down enemies it touches, also occasionally leaving slowing creep. Level 2 Wad of Tumors no longer leaves creep but can shoot slowing tears. It'll also leave floating chunks when touching an enemy or projectile. These chunks are stationary and deal contact damage to enemies, block enemy projectiles, and disappear after taking enough damage. Level 3 Wad of Tumors turns your Wad of Tumors into Ash. He won't block projectiles anymore, but still leaves floating tumors upon being touched by a projectile or enemy. He chases down enemies, leaving slowing creep and dealing 12.5 damage per second. Level 4 is the final form form of Wad of Tumors and powers up Ash. He now deals 30 damage every second and will sometimes jump up and slam down on enemies, dealing a massive 65 damage and leaving a large puddle of slowing creep. With that, I've talked about everything in the Alt Horseman mod. Oh, I'm getting a phone call. Hello? Okay. Apparently there's another boss? What is this? What is this? What? Oh my god, oh my god. He's insane. He can't be stopped.